Survival Guy, CNN and CNN.com starting Monday.
Mexico is a popular spring break destination, but its drug wars are scaring away tourists this year. This is Rosarito Beach, no kidding, on Mexico's northern Pacific coast. Pretty empty and desolate there. Well, despite the beautiful weather, tourists are a little alarmed at the latest reports. The only spring breakers our Gary Tuckman saw actually came off a cruise ship, and they stayed for only a few hours. Listen.
You're all on a cruise now, but if they said to you, you could stay in a hotel here for a night or two, how many of you would want to do that? Raise your hand.
Knowing what we know now, probably not.
And the fact that the beach is completely empty.
My mom freaked out about me going to Mexico. She said that she was really worried about kidnappings and the drug lords.
All right, so once again, riveting conversations we're having here about these drug wars at our doorsteps. CNN Español's Ione Molinares is with us from Washington. Craig Shagin is an immigration attorney, and he's in Philadelphia. And Josh Lev's also receiving a lot of your emails, lots of concerns about what is really at the root of this. Lots of money being spent by Americans in Mexico, whether they are vacationing, buying property, or perhaps they have business relations with Mexico as well. Ione, talk to me about how concerning this is for the United States government, particularly as it pertains to NAFTA.
We will be giving one extra reason to the opposition to really say that this is not working and that you should just simply close the deal. But there's also one important point is the passing of the trucks from Mexico to the United States. It's been a contentious issue, and that could give some fuel too to the opposition to basically cut that type of dealing that it was trying to make some cut a lot of time and cost by bringing all the trucks full of Mexican products through the border, and basically instead of stopping at the border, changing to the American trucks and then make the pass to the rest of the country. That could be one extra issue to look at, even though a lot of the Congress people we have talked to said that they don't want to even consider that possibility. But certainly is an issue that a lot of people will be talking to and give a lot of ammunition to the opposition to the NAFTA.
Well, Craig, I wonder how any of this might be impacting your job. You're an immigration attorney, and you're also representing people who are trying to seek asylum. Are you watching closely what U.S. policy or how policy might change, and whether it make your job easier or more difficult?
Well, thank you. It's certainly different. Whether it's making my job more difficult or easy, I don't really consider. What I am seeing is that there is a real problem, and with that are lives that are at stake that I believe meet the definition of a asylum seeker in the United States or a refugee. And because Mexico has a population of 110 million, it is right on our border. This certainly is going to present a major policy concern for the United States and is going to have to be dealt with. I should point out that we're not unique in this regard. There are many countries that border other countries that have similar types of problems where there's a disturbance. One case that comes to mind is South Africa has about 2 million Zimbabweans in it. Syria and Jordan have a large number of Iraqis that have fled because of the war. So you have this type of situation where there are going to be refugees from an area of violence, and we're going to have to come to grips with the fact that we now face a potential situation where on our border we have a large number of people who are truly afraid for their lives on account of the causes that would allow them to get protection under our asylum laws. Now, a point was made earlier that this may be counterproductive because you could have people fleeing rather than solving the problem in Mexico. Okay. And I can certainly understand that, but part of the problem is that if you don't provide fundamental protection for people, they're going to either engage in desperate acts or give in to the violence around them.
Certainly sounds like pleas for more protection on both sides. Thanks so much, Craig Shagin. Appreciate it. And Ione Molinares and Josh, we're going to have a short break right now, and we'll get back with some of your questions and comments that you've sent to us, reports and emails.